The competition always has been there. Way back in 1993, actually we started seeing global competition. So the competition has been there for the last 20 years actually. What is new is that we are getting non-traditional companies coming in as competitors. So for example, when we provide software as a service, we compete with software product companies. So there are new competitors that are coming into the space, and it's a interesting transition the industry is going through. The boundaries between these companies are blurring, and the industry is actually becoming a lot more actually interesting because of these boundaries going away. And in the future, it's possible that we will have to work differently with our clients, with our customers, because the industry structure would be very different with cloud, mobile, social, big data. I know some of these new technologies having impact on how the industry structure is and how the competition is going to be. We have done reasonably well till now. We are still growing. We are still very profitable. We have 165,000 employees, and it's a very large organization. So given that we have such size, scale, reach, brand partnerships, we are able to manage, and we are able to do well actually. Most of these competitors are coming from the developed countries like US, Europe, because the technology adoption, especially when it comes to enterprises, right, businesses, is actually in the developed countries in US, Europe, etc. So most of these competitors are coming from these countries. Having said that, I see now India, China, some of the fast growing countries also starting to have impact on the global industry's landscape. I believe cloud is a fundamental change. It is like when electricity was introduced, we had generators and batteries, and it was a distributed generation process. Everybody had their own generators in their homes. Today computing is like that. Every company has data centers in-house. But with the cloud, all this is going to go to the grid. It's like we tap the electricity from the grid. We just plug in and we expect electricity to come. Similarly, we plug in and we expect computing to be available. So that's the transition that is happening. When this transition is complete, we will see that the cost of computing is dramatically lower. Today, from a cloud service provider, you can get almost infinite computing and infinite storage at practically zero cost or very low cost actually. And that's an amazing change that is happening because, for example, if you are a small company, you can just buy what you need when you need it and pay for what you use. Very different because it takes away all the need for capital and things like that. So this is a fundamental transition that we are going through. And then when you combine that with the mobile phone, imagine 2.5 billion people having a computer in their hands and having the cloud supporting them with infinite storage and infinite computing. So that's an amazing power in the hands of individuals, and then companies will have to respond to this by creating the appropriate products and services to serve this new world. Clearly, the greatest accomplishment is the opportunity, and we did it, to create a world-class global corporation out of India, which today employs 165,000 people around the world, including we have about 3,500 people here in China. So that I feel has been a great accomplishment because we have created good jobs for 165,000 people around the world. And we serve customers in about 40 plus countries. We have about a revenue of about $8.2 billion. And so that's the biggest thing. And I was the CEO for 4 years from 2007 to 2011. So clearly that's the highlight of the last 35 years of being part of this process of creating a world-class corporation and serving all our stakeholders very well. I don't have any regrets because we have been hugely successful. In life, there will always be some low points, but what happens then is that you pick yourself up and go forward, and at the end of the day, this is a very successful organization, and so I'm very happy at where we are today. So the structure is already in place. We have the new CEO. The transition is actually complete, and we are stepping off the board. We have stepped off the board actually. So the new leadership is in place. We have Dr. Vishal Sikka, who has joined us, and he is an incredible and charismatic leader with tremendous technology depth, and he has a leadership team of about 12 people who will work with him, who have tremendous knowledge about Infosys. Each of them has been with the company for 10 plus years. So that combination is, I believe, a very, very strong leadership that will take this company forward. The first quarter with the new leadership has been a reasonably good quarter, and that augurs well for the future of the company. I'm very confident that as we did in the last 33 years, the next 30 years are going to be even better for Infosys.